Hi, I'm Andy.
And I'm Ryan.
And welcome to another episode of Andy and Ryan Under the Influence. Today, we share our experiences trying out the famous Raohe night market in Taiwan under the influence of PhatLife Project.
There are many night markets in Taiwan, and we found one video by PhatLife Project essential research in helping us navigate the one in Raohe. In particular, he points out the Michelin recommended food stalls, and he also includes the names of the dishes in English and Mandarin. We highly recommend that you have a look at his video, which we've linked in the description below.
Right, so one of the top items on PhatLife Project's recommendations, and also Michelin recommended, is the pepper beef bun or Hujiao Bing. It's made fresh on the spot, and we duly joined the queue and watched the masters at work. They stuffed a dough full of savory beef and spring onions and baked them in a raging hot oven so it comes out super crispy and flaky. Careful though, the inside of the bun is super hot, being freshly made to order. But it's worth the wait because it's so fresh and flaky, and the inside had a really tender peppery beef filling. We would say this is our second favorite thing we tried in the whole market. This is the next Michelin recommended stall we tracked down that was recommended by PhatLife Project, and it's easy enough to find on the main strip, just follow your nose. Stinky tofu is a fermented dish known for its pungent smell due to its long fermentation process in brine. Okay, hear me out though, because it is a quintessential night market dish in Taiwan, we could not try it. We ordered the fried tofu version, which came as 3 pieces with some chopped fresh vegetables on top and lathered with a savory chili sauce, and it was fantastic. Once you get past the smell, the tofu skin is crunchy from being fried without being oily, and the fermentation gives a real savory umami flavor to the soft tofu on the inside. Along with the spicy, slightly vinegary chili sauce, it was yum, and we would encourage you to step outside your comfort zone and try it.
From here, we really started exploring the market on our own, and we'll share some of the most interesting things that we found, including this charcoal mixed skewer stall. You'll see a few of these dotted throughout the market, and honestly, they all look great. This one in particular we stopped at had a wide selection of meat and vegetable skewers, which you could pick and mix. The vendor sticks it in a raging hot charcoal pit, which gives the food a smoky charcoal flavour. One of our favourites, believe it or not, is the sticky rice balls, which, when they get a bit charcoal grilled, they become charred on the outside and sticky and savoury on the inside, and it was a tasty snack to keep us going. The winner of the night for me though has got to be this Shao Rou stall, or roast crispy pork stall. And guys, if there was a smell-o-vision for this video, you'd be salivating right now. We ordered the smallest box, which was about 10 Aussie dollars, and it came brimming full of perfectly crispy roasted pork belly, with some of the crunchiest pork crackling we've ever tried. The stall holder then topped it off with thinly sliced pickled onions, and man, it was a heavenly moment. The pork was perfectly juicy and tender, the crackling was done to perfection. Definitely our favourite food item the entire night, and we highly recommend that you track this stall down.
Our last and final stall that we tried was a Cuttlefish stall. Now those from Singapore or Malaysia will be familiar with this type of dish as we have something very similar, but it's essentially thinly sliced cuttlefish, and it's stir-fried very quickly with jiangzi or special sauce, which is a garlicky savoury sauce which coats the dish and brings everything together. Because it's snap fried so quickly, the cuttlefish is really crunchy without being overcooked, and the sweet savory sauce coats each piece perfectly and has a lovely seafood umami taste to the experience. I'm a little bit biased as it reminds me of my childhood, but for those who have never tried anything like that and are looking for something a little bit different, definitely give this a try.
So, Ryan, what were your impressions of the Raohe night market?
I think it was certainly a highlight of the whole trip in Taiwan. It's fun to hang out with the locals and really interesting to try authentic cuisine that you might not be able to find in a restaurant.
Yeah, so do you have any top tips for first-time visitors?
I certainly do. There's lots and lots of stalls, so don't fill up at the first one that you visit. Just have a taste of everything as you go along.
Yeah, that's a good tip, and not just the Michelin recognized stalls as well. Make sure you try a little bit of everything. And my top tip is to make sure that you bring cash, because not all the stalls actually accept credit card. It's much better if you actually bring some cash with you.
So we highly recommend that you add a night market experience to your to-do list when you visit Taiwan, and maybe you will end up trying something you never thought you would. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more of these, make sure to like and subscribe.